offense to Colorado, but now that the rebound's in motion and parts of our lives are returning, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say we are ready for a vacation.
No kidding. Now, we don't know when it's going to be safe to do so, but we can say for sure your experience will be a new one. Denver 7's Sloan Dickey explains in tonight's 360.
The days of summer traveling like this are gone.
You know, we know that airline travel is down 95% across the world.
Now, as the travel industry prepares for a brave new world of post-coronavirus vacations, travelers are left with a lot of questions.
Certainly, everybody's ready for a trip.
So buckle your seatbelts and stow away your carry-ons, because we're going 360 with a whole suitcase full of options for summer travel. On our voyage, we'll hear from a travel agent, an infectious disease doctor, an expert in hospitality, a former airline executive, and the American Automobile Association about what is safe and affordable right now. We'll also hear from travelers themselves about their own experiences as travel restrictions begin to lift. The first question for many travelers is how to get there. 4 wheels or a pair of wings.
I would say that the airlines are still operating. It's a reduced schedule. So if you want to fly, there is that option.
Although traffic is way diminished, flights are still taking off and landing in most airports like DIA. And travelers we spoke with here say their experience was comfortable.
I think it's perfectly safe.
Nobody's really moving around. The seats there's enough room in the seats, so it hasn't been bad.
But comfort over caution isn't the right choice yet, says Dr. John Hammer, who studied infectious diseases for over 30 years.
There are a lot of unknowns with respect to flying right now. Airline policies with regard to the ability to distance yourself from others while on the plane is not clear.
If you choose to book a flight, know that an entirely new standard of conduct awaits you, and it's about more than masks.
Be prepared to be asked over and over again. Are you feeling well? Be prepared to have your temperatures taken.
The CDC will tell you viruses don't spread easily on flights. However, your flight could be packed and the risk is there. Driving might be the best option this summer.
To areas that are reachable within a day or so by car is the safest way to travel outside of the city.
As for accommodations once you arrive, there's about as many options as there are room choices. One travel agent we spoke with says if you want a clean room, your best bet is a hotel.
You don't really know, like if it's Airbnb or some other type of house stay, which is great. I love doing Airbnb throughout the world, but you don't really know what the standards are there and if they're actually abiding by them.
A good point, but hotels also mean more people.
If you imagine like a hotel property with 100 rooms and everybody pretty much have to use their finger to touch that elevator button to go up and down, and also some of the air conditioning system is centralized, so this is just not very good.
Home rentals like Airbnb also offer more options for social distancing, especially when it comes to cooking and entertainment. But their cleaning standards will be inconsistent. Regardless of where you stay, some disinfecting may be up to you.
I think that you need to think about how to keep yourself and your loved ones in a relatively safe bubble, as it were.
All travel requires planning. Traveling today requires preparation.
Pack your mask, pack your hand sanitizer, pack your patience. Because that's what's going to be required this summer.
That same patience and preparation becomes even more important if you plan to eat and drink your way through your destination.
Resist the temptation to vacation just because there are restaurants or bars. And if you end up going to a restaurant or bar, again, you got to take a lot of precautions because we want to keep our other communities safe.
Finally, interruptions and inconveniences will be a part of our new travel norm. Spare your sanity and plan on them.
It will be a while before we get back to quote unquote normal. But there are bright spots, and that's what we all hope, is that we will return to normalcy at some time in the future.
Thousands are already planning their summer escapes. It will be those who take off with the right attitude who will spend a vacation worth remembering. Sloan Dickey, Denver 7.
All right, now we'd like to hear from you, please. Do you already have a trip booked, or maybe you're waiting a little longer to make plans? Let us know. Email us at 360@thedenverchannel.com.